Greetings, Zombie Slayers! Sleeper Jim here, bringing you some high-round Ascension gameplay on Black Ops Zombies, and a bit of practice, I suppose, for Black Ops 2 Zombies that are coming out very, very soon, in about almost exactly a week. So everyone's looking forward to that, of course, and we know there have been some dodgy live streams of people with JTAGs and stuff like that going on, but I thought I'd show you a high round game, or some gameplay from it at least, of Ascension today. And starting off here partway through round 100, it's taken me about 15 hours to get to this round solo. It's not exactly the hardest map, but I'll be seeing how far I can get on this one, and so on, and you'll be able to check out my strategy and stuff like that. So if you've got any comments, if you've got anything you want to say, let me know in the comments. Try and keep me occupied with the very repetitive, sameish sort of gameplay that you go through in these live high round attempts. Now, how you going, Nascenti? G'day, mate. I'll probably be like focusing like laser beam in some of the busier, the busier parts of the action. But what I'll do is I'll pause it every now and then to check out the comments and say hi to you guys, just so you don't think I'm blanking everyone in the live stream. All right, and I'll probably be streaming for about an hour and a half or something like that. I want to go through the cycle of running the traps, the monkey round, and then the using the thunder guns. So you guys, that's basically the entire strategy, and you don't really need to see the rest of the gameplay to know what's going to go on there. Okay, so now at this point I have not had any downs at all. I don't usually use quick revive, but I did get it off the monkeys about around 40 or something like that, so I'm not letting them have it back. I'm going to hang on to that. And we'll be coming up to a monkey round in the next round or two as well. So let's get into the action here.
I want to play a game.
Okay, so we're on pause at the moment. Let's unpause this. Actually, there's one thing I want to do before I do that. Let's just double check, because I'm recording the whole gameplay here. Let's just get my recording going as well. Cool. So we're ready to go. Let's do it. Might be a little bit of lag. Hopefully not too much. Wait. What the heck? I can't hear anything. Why am I getting no sound? Maybe my mic's not set up properly here. Damn, that's annoying. Let's try that again. I'm getting hit already. Let's just run straight through here. Whoa, major lag. So I have I have really slow Australian internet, guys. So it is one of the fastest plans around, but in Australia for private use, but I don't know if this is going to be playable. Look how much lag I'm getting there. I'm not hearing any sound here either. Let me just check my settings. Sorry about this, guys. That is peculiar. I don't usually use this for my game sounds. So let me just double check my settings here. I might have to hang this off my neck and use my other headset. Hang on a sec. Okay, at least I can hear now. But it's going to be pretty interesting to see how I go with this lag. I'll just play a little bit anyway, and we'll see how it works out. Cool. Now I'm playing on PC, for those of you guys that might be wondering about that. And the reason for that is I have tried high round attempts on Xbox before, but have to be careful because I don't have flopper. But what tends to happen is once you get to a certain round on that, it lags really badly, and it's almost unplayable. Just have to board that one up a little bit. So we're running the traps here at the moment, as I said. So here's this trap here we're going to use, and we're going to hopefully get 2 waves of 24 zombies going through this one, or close to it anyway. And you really have to time it exactly right so you don't get stuck in there as well. But we should be okay. Alright, so heading back to the lander area. Now I'll run the other trap as well, and then what we'll do is, you may notice I have got a Gersh device. One last lucky Gersh device that I've been hanging on to, so I might give that a whirl, and we'll see if we can get a max ammo off that. They're pretty rare in these high rounds, but sometimes you can get lucky. So it'd be cool if we got that, but if we don't, we'll just run the traps until the end of the round, and then we'll probably get a monkey round next. Okay, so I've got no ammo here. I might actually run down and get some ammo just before I throw the Gersh device, because if I get an insta-kill or something like that, I want to be able to kill some zombies. Okay, let's throw this Gersh device. I like to throw it in the corner there, just so it's out of my way in case it's something that I don't particularly want to get. And as luck would have it, we got absolutely nothing. So I've got nearly 11,000 kills at this point. Okay, let's be careful here. And grouping them up on the lander is super slow, but you got to do what you got to do when you're running the traps, and this is kind of the base where I round them up here. And I usually spray them with the MP5K a little bit as well. So what I'll do when I'm running the traps is spray 2 mags into the zombies like that, and then I usually throw 2 grenades as well, and that usually means I have enough points to keep running the traps and slightly gain points in the process rather than going negative. So I always like a strategy that's as quick as possible, but also is going to build up my points rather than go through them. So just wait till they start spawning in here, and then I come back up to the trap again. You guys have probably seen this strategy used by some of the other guys that do high rounds. And we're just running back through here, just being careful that we don't run into a zombie coming through the other way. If you time it right, you'll never get one there anyway. Cool. So we are probably 9/10 of the way through, around 100 at this point. And I know that because those windows that I board up out towards the junkyard, or whatever you want to call it, they no longer give me any points for boarding them up. So usually at this point, that tells me I'm almost at the end of the round, as a bit of an indicator. Yeah, so the lag I'm getting just crazy bad while I'm streaming this, guys, but I'll see how I go with this. It's not normally this bad, and as I said, I've recorded the whole thing, so I'll be bringing you guys some of the highlights of that and some regular videos some way down the track. Okay, so we need to get some more MP5K ammo. Oh crap, that one's turned off. I always find it hard to concentrate and do a live commentary at the same time. Whoa, got turned around there. That is not good. So just wait till they come down here, and then I'll run them through that. So not ideal, but at least we'll take out that group of zombies. We can't be too far away from the end of the round here. Let's get some more grenades. Cool. So people tend to have slightly different strategies when they're running this land area up here. I like to do the figure of 8 thing. I personally think it's a lot safer. And then I do a circle once they're all grouped up like this. Cool. So let's go run to that junkyard trap and we'll hit that one. Just need to get some ammo for the MP5K. And what I usually do is board up this window like with 1 or 2 boards, because you sometimes get zombies coming in that one, and this one here, board that up like 3 or 4 boards, because they will spawn from that window. And then duck in here, and basically they'll all spawn in this area here, and we'll be good to go to get 2 waves killed by that trap. So you just don't want to get caught by zombies jumping out that window there when you go back through the trap, because obviously the trap does you a fair bit of damage, and if you get slapped once or twice by zombies simultaneously, it's bad news. Alright, back up to the lander. And it's usually easier to group them all up after doing the rocket side trap than it is that one we've just done, for whatever reason, because they tend to spawn in dribs and drabs from the one we've done at the junkyard. But it's not exactly that hard to deal with it. It's actually probably easier, well, let's just be a little bit careful here, easier than if you are using the thunder gun on the land on this launch pad up here near Flopper. Oops, too much. Like I said, I find it super hard to concentrate on my usual strategy while I'm commentating. Okay, so we're going to run back down, and we'll be using this trap next, won't we? Cool. Now you really have to sprint to get down here. It helps to have stamina up, but stamina up's a bit of a luxury. If you can get it off the monkeys, it's pretty sweet to have it, just so you get a little bit more breathing space. Okay, and back through the trap, and rinse and repeat basically. Okay, let's do this. Now if you're wondering what my third weapon is, I don't actually have the third weapon. Oh yeah, I have the Awful Lawton there. So that's basically going to help me out if I get stuck. But because of the really slow reload on it, and the kind of limited amount of time you have before the bolt explodes, it's not as useful as you probably think, especially solo, when you've got very little time to react to a situation. Cool. Okay, so let's go out to the junkyard again here. I didn't remember to get grenades. Now when the monkeys come, I'm probably going to let them take speed cola, and if I have to, mule kick as well, because I actually want to get Flopper back just to be on the safe side in case I forget. How's it going, Make You Crazy? One of my new subs, welcome aboard. And yeah, I like to have Flopper just in case I forget that I don't have it and I blow myself up with a grenade or something stupid like that, or a bolt from the crossbow. So let's get some more grenades up here. Cool. So it's a lot harder with this kind of lag to to gather the zombies up like this, but so far we're coping. Hopefully it's not too bad for you guys in the video. Hopefully it's not too unwatchable, put it that way. It's just, I guess it's processing power or something like that. I've got a pretty beast computer, but it's not really coping too well with this. Okay, let's get through here. Now this is another zone here where you want to hang out while they go through the trap, because they'll only spawn in this spot here. That's the furthest window that they'll spawn in if you time it exactly right. And then you'll just be able to run out nice and safe. But at the same time, you don't want to do it too slow or the trap will shut off. So you have to get it exactly right. But after you've done it a million times, doing these high rounds, it's just something that you do automatically. And that, guys, is the end of the round. So it could possibly be monkeys here. What I'm going to do is head down to the other end where the traps are down this end, and I might actually set the claymores there. The reason for that is if you put the claymores there, the monkeys try and destroy them by jumping, and basically that slows them down enough for the turret to kill the monkeys. But I'm just going to go check on quick revive and jug. I accidentally left the this jug door. I did get jug off the monkeys originally, and I intended to keep that door shut, but I failed a little bit when the mystery box was down there, and I ended up opening it when I didn't want to. So now I have to protect it, which kind of sucks. Oh god. Why did you not die? Oh no. Okay, I'm not going to waste time on him. Let's quickly get up there and save Jug. Why are they not going for speed cola, the little munchkins? Okay. Okay, well, we ended up with the same perks we had before, but never mind. These things happen. Let's just stick that there and that there and get the heck out of this area. You can actually run trains down there, but it's much easier if you keep the door shut where quick revive is. Okay guys, so that is the monkey round. We now have full thundergun ammo, except for maybe one round. But what we're going to do now is a slightly different strategy, which is down at the launch pad area, the pack-a-punch area. And I'm just going to group the zombies up here first, and then we'll head on down there. And that is probably the quickest strategy to get through the rounds if you have thundergun ammo, which doesn't last very long, unfortunately. Okay, so we've got all the zombies in the group now. Let's get a few points off them here. Oh, there's one. Late to the party. He must have had to rip some boards off some windows or something. That's another reason why I do spray the MP5K up here a few times before I run the traps, and that's so that all the zombies get into the zombie train when there's one or two stragglers like that, so you don't get blocked off by them in other parts of the map. Let's just get rid of these grenades. And one more. Plant some of these. Cool. Alright. So once we've got them down here, we'll just blast them with a thunder gun. Just make sure we got all of them back there. Cool. So exactly the same reason as before, this zone that we're in at the moment, basically if you stay here when they're spawning in, they will all spawn in this one spot around the launch pad. pack-punch area. And it's actually a super quick and reasonably safe train to run, this one. I haven't had a thunder gun fail yet, which is pretty amazing. Some games you do, some games you don't, but this one I've got lucky and haven't had any at all so far. But sometimes it's like every 10 rounds, it just depends. One of those weird Treyarch things. It's the same strategy you use. Does it make you crazy? Yeah, it's a pretty good one, I gotta say. This one's the best one out there if you have ammo for the thunder gun. There's just that slightly risky spot there next to that bit that sticks out where you can get stuck, but not too much of a drama. Guys, don't forget to like the video if you haven't already, just so other people can see it easier. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, I'm not going to twist your arm or anything. What I'll probably do is go till I run out of thunder gun ammo, then run the traps a little bit more. Oh crap, I hate it when that happens. And yeah, we'll see how we go. After that, squeeze through here. Just make sure I get all of them that time. So I like to leave, I know some people go practically through all their thunder gun ammo, but I like to leave actually 12 rounds, which is pretty much half over for the monkey rounds, just so I, you know, don't get into trouble defending the perks that I've got. And what I tend to do is throw one of my Gersh devices when I get down to 12 rounds. Sometimes, not very often to be honest, but sometimes you'll get lucky and get a max ammo off that and you can keep going. But usually you don't, and what happens then is I go, like, at this point what I do is I go probably half an hour to 45 minutes and then throw another one and hope that I get a max ammo, and the same again for the third one if I don't get one that time. But yeah, basically in the really high rounds, unless you spin the box again, you're kind of forced to run the traps 99% of the time that you're playing the game. I know some people like to either wait till the end of the round and spin the box and get the thunder gun back and stuff like that. Some people run trains at the box locations when they run out and try and get the thunder gun back again that way. But that's pretty high risk as far as I'm concerned, as well as the fact that in my experience, it takes way longer to get the thunder gun back if you do that than if you actually run the traps, because traps aren't that slow. They are slower than this, but they're not, you know, they're not unforgivingly slow, if that makes sense. Wow, this lag is super bad. Alright, this is a really bad time to stream, I know that, but I thought I'd give the Australian viewers a chance to see it live, and I think Europe's okay as well at the moment, although it's a weekday, so probably all at work or at school and stuff like that. But I would have liked to have streamed it earlier in the day, but didn't have a chance, unfortunately. So yeah, I've noticed a lot of Black Ops 2 zombie streams have been going up and getting taken down and stuff like that. So it's so annoying when people use their illegitimate ways to get the game early and play it and stuff like that, because it ruins it for everyone else. You know what I mean? And what round am I planning on going to? I'm just gonna keep going, mate. I'm just gonna keep going. I'll see how high I can get. But because I'm getting Black Ops 2 on Xbox, I can keep this going right through and still play that when it comes out. But yeah, it's probably only a matter of time until someone shows the Easter egg steps, if they haven't already, to the Black Ops 2 zombies, like they did with Moon. It was just absolutely, you know, absolutely pathetic the way that someone posted that online, like before the map even came out, basically, and no one had a chance to figure it out properly. They just like checked out the YouTube video and followed the steps, like it's like, you know, paint by numbers Easter eggs. And I don't know why people do that, but I also don't understand why people hack, so I'm probably a little bit strange. Unfortunately, I think I'm in the minority when it comes to that. I don't know. What do you guys think about hacking? Because whenever I post like a comment on a video or whatever saying where someone's showing a hack or cheating or whatever, like a negative comment about the practice, I get so much flack from people about it. It's unbelievable. It's like it's the accepted thing these days. But you know, I just don't get why people would want to dumb a game down that much, and like it's like if you have the super easiest setting and you play the game on that all the time. Okay, anyway, rant over, guys. What I'm going to have to do now is get out of here. I'm down to 10 rounds in the Thunder Gun. Usually I go to 12, but whatever. And I'll group them all up again up here at the lander area, the flopper lander. And then we'll throw a Gersh device and see what we get, if anything. And then it's back to running traps for a while. Okay, gotta focus here. I've pretty much got a plan for every kind of situation that might happen with these spawns in this area. The worst thing though is when you get like 7 or 8 zombies spawning at once through this window here, in where Flopper is. That's the worst scenario, but sometimes you get lucky and you won't get any coming in there. But let's go get some MP5K ammo, just in case, like I said, we get a insta-kill or something like that. And I'll throw the Gersh device over here in the corner. Come on, give me something. And it doesn't. That's so disappointing when that happens. But yeah, basically, if you guys don't know how it works, the drops are based on the kills, and I don't know the exact formula, or if it changes by the amount of zombies and the round number. It probably does, but yeah, you need to kill a lot more zombies before you get a drop in the higher rounds, it seems. So I'm gonna have to run traps, and they count towards the drops, the kills for the drops, if that makes sense. So that's my theory anyway. Yeah, I get frustrated. I mean, when you play games like World at War, which I always talk about, which is my favorite Call of Duty, and you go to play online on Xbox or whatever, and there's just people flying around with God mode on, it just ruins the game and makes it unplayable. Like, I haven't played that game for so long, multiplayer. I play it all the time with zombies, of course, but I haven't played it for so long multiplayer just because it's pointless. Unless you go with a private lobby or something like that. Okay, I didn't get any grenades, but that's okay. Let's take them down to this trap. So it's pretty hard to get in this particular spot fast enough so that they all spawn in here. Sometimes you will get 1 or 2 spawning out here. But the main thing is you want to try and prevent any spawning in here so that they're not running back through the trap and blocking you off. Which has happened to me maybe twice on the way to round 102. But it was not a pleasant experience, I can tell you that. Okay, so far so good. Got that guy there. Almost got all of them. Okay. I forgot to get grenades again, guys. Oh well. Let's oh, I've got to get ammo as well. Quickly. Okay. Let's go board up those windows. Are you a friend of Rorka? Make you crazy. Cool. I go way back with him. Like I remember playing Kino with him when it first came out. And back to Flopper. Yeah, I can't believe how much his voice has changed since I first met him. He was like a squeaky little kid. And we did some high rounds on Kino, like as 2-player. And now he's getting older. He's got a much deeper voice going on. Funny that, eh? Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy. So I've got a couple of claymores stockpiled there. I don't know why. They're pretty useless for anything except getting a few extra points in the later rounds. Up to about round 50 you can use them for kills, but after that it's just not practical. How you going, Rorka, aka Zach? Which one are we going to? This one, isn't it? So hopefully my points are still going up slightly. I don't make too many points doing this strategy, but at least I do go positive. So yeah, I'll probably go to about the end of this round and then I'll throw another Gersh device, but I'll just run the traps a little bit more, guys. I'm not going to make this a very long stream just because of how bad the lag is. Basically what you've seen so far is the entire strategy that I'm doing. Mind you, the monkey round was a little bit disastrous, but I guess you guys will get the idea. I'll run the traps 2 more times and then we'll call it a day. Just due to the lag. It wouldn't help that I'm recording this at the same time, I guess. That's part of the reason for it, probably. Alright, time to get some more ammo. When do you guys get off school? Must be coming up soon, the good old summer holidays. Girl, we used to have 2 months off. That was pretty awesome back in the day. I wish I had 2 months off work. Enjoy it while you can, guys, because once you're working for the man, you only get 4 weeks usually, at least in Australia. Okay, we'll run the traps one more time down towards the the Pack-a-Punch area. So I can almost run this train in my sleep now. The last 2 nights, I've actually had dreams about zombies. And I dreamt I was in a zombie apocalypse. It was pretty epic, actually. We're going down to this one, I think. Kind of like a mixture of The Walking Dead and Call of Duty Zombies. It was weird. How you going, Laclano? 4 or 5 more weeks. Yeah, some of the European countries and stuff like that get much longer holidays than we do in Australia. But I'm planning on taking 3 days off next week for Black Ops 2 Zombies, so I can get some videos done and just play it like crazy. From what I've seen of the live streams that have gone up for those dodgy people that have J tags, I don't know, it looks a bit weird. It looks like the survival mode is like basically transit, but sectioned off areas of transit. You know what I mean? I don't know if I like that idea, but obviously they're going to have standalone survival maps, so I hope to God they do anyway, like Nuketown, for instance. Otherwise, it's just going to be stupid. But it looks, I don't know, it looks pretty different, like assembling things like in Dead Rising and stuff like that. I guess I have to play it to see exactly what it's going to be like, but I wasn't super excited by what I saw, I'm just going to say that. I'll probably get more excited about custom maps than the stuff that I saw in the transit footage anyway. But I imagine there's going to be some epic Easter eggs and stuff like that. Oh, Lachlan, is it? Sorry, mate. I thought the 0 was an O for Oscar, but obviously not. Let's get some grenades this time. So obviously I like to run this area up here with the Thunder Gun out. I have the luxury of doing that in PC because usually there's no lag that you get on Xbox, and that way if I get stuck in the corner there or something like that, I can just blast my way out of trouble. At least in theory. Sometimes things happen too fast to be able to do that. Okay, let's get down here. And I run with the MP5K out, obviously, because I get faster mobility. It's almost as good as having stamina. So you can see that this is pretty easy if you follow this strategy, really. It's just a matter of concentration, paying attention, and not getting distracted. Distraction is the worst thing. What I'm doing right now is the worst thing you could possibly do if you're trying to hurry around a temple like this. Or like, you know, you check your Twitter or you check your messages and stuff like that, and, you know, something happens. Come on, come on, come on. It's a shame they don't spawn in here a bit quicker. Whoa, Nelly. The rounds take probably about 45 minutes at the moment per round. Running the traps, basically the whole time. Oh, I forgot I don't have flopper. Fail. Yeah, it's kind of annoying when you get a free perk off the monkeys and then you lose one that you want to actually keep. And then you can't buy it back again. You're better off almost not protecting the perk machines. A distraction in the distance. Don't do that to me. Yeah, so this is pretty much what you do for the majority of the time when you do these high round strategies. You just do this trap thing the whole way through, basically, until you, except for those rare occasions where you do get some ammo for the thunder gun. Thank God that they did put traps in this. 2 traps as well. Alright, and trap time again. Did you play any more War Z, Zach? I was actually... Oh, we already did this one. That sucks. See what I mean? I'm not paying attention. Okay, we're just going to have to run them back through it. So we'll get 1 wave instead of 2. No big deal. Have you guys both got DayZ? I can't remember, Zach, if you said you had DayZ or not, but we should definitely play that sometime. It's pretty epic, of course. I've played that so much. It's just I've sunk so many hours into that game, and there's just like new maps coming. Seems like every week now. Some really good ones as well. So we're going down to this trap this time. Let's get it right. Oh! Ran in the corner. Whoops. Probably going to get a few zombies spawning in front of me now. Let's get the thunder gun out just in case. Good stuff. Oh, you found the Thirsk server? I don't have a server myself, but do you mean the one that I played on? They're both password protected, by the way. So you have to know the password to play on them. I just googled it and found it that way. And I was literally the only person playing on the map. So I don't know why. Why would you have 2 servers and never play on them? But it's a pretty good map. Like, I love the fact that it's snow and all that. There's not a lot of buildings, that's the only thing with it. I've kind of messed up my strategy here. I usually refill my ammo when I run this trap, but never mind. It's all good. Alright, one more trap and then we'll call it a day, I think. But I'll be continuing this game anyway, and I'll bring you guys maybe some later rounds further on down the track. Grab some grenades. You really learn the value of a good sidestep in this map. This is going to look real jerky on the live stream. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, so I'm just going to run them around a little bit, waiting for that junkyard trap to reset again. That's probably enough. And we'll head out there again. And then I'll be back on track with my regular thing that I do. What the hell, we'll do one more trap after this. It's like, they're Moorish. It's actually pretty hot here at the moment. I'm like sweating here. I didn't turn on my aircon because I didn't want the noise in the background. Hopefully you can hear what I'm saying okay with the mic around my neck like this. Ah, that's the end of the round. Well, that's probably a good place to leave it there. So guys, thanks for coming to my live stream of high round zombies on Ascension. For those of you that came, that came late, you'll be able to watch it as a video on demand later. I'm not going to stream it for too long just because I'm getting a whole heap of lag in the game, and it makes it a little bit problematic to play. So I'll be recording the whole thing anyway, and I'll be able to bring out some high def videos of some of the landmarks and later rounds as well. I might live stream if I get to a really high round later, but it's very slow progress, so you can expect that somewhere down the track. Thanks for those that turned up: Lachlan, Make You Quasi, Rorka, all you guys, and for now it is Slippy Jim out. Thanks for watching.